When I graduated from university, I worked as a teacher at a private school in the suburbs of Hefei, China. The students were mostly children from rural areas who had come to the city to work. My salary wasn't high then, so I rented a very cheap and simple room. Every Monday, the school held a summary meeting to review the previous week's work. Sometimes the meeting went late, and to save money, I always walked home, no matter how late it was. One night, the meeting was very late again, and it was pitch black. As I walked, I saw a woman standing by the roadside. She stared at me as I walked by, but I ignored her and went home. When I got home, I started writing my lesson plans for the next day. Just then, for some reason, someone suddenly appeared outside the window. I looked, and it was the woman I had met on my way home. She waved at me and shouted, "Hey, writing, hey, writing." I thought to myself, what's wrong with her? What's she doing in the middle of the night? So, I went to close the window. After closing it, she spoke again from outside, saying, "Hey, you writing, why aren't you paying attention to me? We're the same age, we should be married. Why are you turning me away? It's so rude." This gave me the creeps. I thought I'd write tomorrow, so I turned off the light and went to bed. After I got into bed, the light suddenly came on, and the woman was sitting in my chair, smiling at me. That's when I realized she wasn't human. She was a female ghost. I asked her what she wanted, and she said she wanted to marry me. I told her to find someone else. I didn't want to marry her. I said to her, "I'll agree to any condition you ask for, except marriage." Then she said, "Then put 10 strings of paper money on the stone slab outside your window tomorrow night, and I won't bother you anymore." After saying that, the female ghost floated away. The next day, I bought 10 strings of paper money and put them on the stone slab outside my window. She came again that night, telling me that the 10 strings of cash were my betrothal gift, and that since I had already given it, I had to marry her. She then threw a fruit knife from the table at me, demanding that I kill myself so she could marry me. At that point, I couldn't escape. This female ghost was incredibly strong. She grabbed my legs, preventing me from moving. I thought to myself, I'll cut my wrist with the knife, draw some blood, and see if she'll stop. So I cut my arm with the knife, saying I was going to commit suicide by cutting my wrists. She said that wouldn't work. She gestured to demonstrate, cutting her own neck, telling me I had to slit my own throat to die. I refused, throwing the knife away and saying, "I don't like you. I don't want to marry you. Go find someone else, or come and strangle me yourself." She was furious. Just then, a rooster crowed outside. Terrified, she turned and floated away without a word or even looking at me, as dawn was approaching. The next day, I felt groggy and too weak to go to school. I stayed home all day, drifting in and out of sleep until midnight when I vaguely woke up. Suddenly, the window clicked open, and the female ghost floated in again. This time, she grinned and said, "Look at you. I like you so much, and you still won't marry me. Who do you think you are? Since you don't like me, I'm going to find someone else. A man smiled at me as he passed by last night. I'm going to see him tonight." Then she vanished. A few days later, I heard that a butcher in the neighborhood had slit his own throat with a knife at home one night and died. I was terrified. I almost became a ghost husband.